So up here, what we saw is it was crucial in a sense whether the fees or whether the public subsidy changed the person's decision. As we saw with David, when it changed David's decision, there was the chance of it actually having a public benefit. All we saw with Emma was it didn't change her decision. She was going to go to university anyway. It now is just cheaper for her to go to university because of the public subsidy. So how much do people benefit from university education? Well, it depends what level and what sex you are. So remember, these are averages. So the difference between a year 12 and a bachelor for average male is about 1.1 million. Okay, so this is spread out over their lifetime. For an average female, it's $800,000. What's the reason for the difference? Why is it different for men and women? Babies. Yes, time off work for children. The difference there is babies. Women take time off work to go have babies, and then after they've come back from work, typically they come back at work at lower levels, perhaps less stress, fewer days, all sorts of things like that. So there's a big gap there between male and female. It's not necessarily discrimination. I happen to think mostly it's just choices. Women who have children generally take lower paid positions with lower authority and lesser responsibilities because in many cases they prefer that, because it means that they don't have to be at work till 8 at night. So most people who go to university are going to wind up being very wealthy anyway, and they're certainly a lot wealthier than people who've come out of high school. So by giving them cheap education, we've just made that choice even easier for them. And you've given money to people who in the future will be rich anyway. So here if we have a look at different professions, you can see in fact that this average reveals a lot of differences. So the highest one I think here was dentistry. So for a male who goes into dentistry, his median net financial benefits from getting university education is 1.3 million. All the way down to performing arts. So if a male goes into performing arts, he can expect his salaries decrease by $70,000 a year. I don't know what to say about that one. But yeah, you can see these numbers are large. So these are, in a sense, the net lifetime benefits from getting a university education. And so again, the question is, why should these people get money from the government? Or why should something that they buy be made cheaper?